Hi and welcome to another HTML video. Now what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to do a mock exam style question, okay? So in your exam you'll be given a folder like this, so mine's called recycling just because it's a website that I've already set up already, with some pictures. So I've got a few SVGs, a PNG. The recycling.doc you won't get because you'll be given a written exam paper to look at what questions are and things like that. And then you get a .txt file with all of your content for your website. So first things first, we look at the question and see what we've actually been asked to do. Just whilst that loads, there we go. So usually there's some questions first asking you to, like, what is a H tag for, what is an image tag, things like that. And then it gives you some text saying a basic first attempt at producing a HTML web page looks like this. And then it shows what you want it to look like. Well, this is what you need to produce in the exam. Not a difficult website. They don't usually have a lot of content for you to do, and you get given the text so you can copy and paste it in. Don't type it out. It would waste time. So looking at that, we've got a text file. We need to make our basic HTML structure. So we've got HTML/HTML. Now I would say you want to be copying and pasting as much as you can. Obviously you can't copy and paste your basic structure, you need to type that out by yourself. Well, if you're doing loads of H tags or loads of P tags, then don't keep writing it out. It's literally a waste of your time. In the exam, it's usually between like 10 and 15 marks this HTML question, compared to the Greenfoot question, which is the same amount of marks, but I would say a lot harder and a lot more difficult to get working. So the faster you can get this HTML out of the way, the more time you're saving for the other questions, which are harder. So get your basic structure in there and give it a save. Make sure it's a HTML file. Now usually the exam asks you to they ask you to save it as a .txt file for some reason. I really don't know why. They just do. But do it as not you normally would, and you can copy and paste it into a text file, and then jobs are good. So if we look at the web page now, our title is Recycle Week 2018. So I'm going to type this one today. Recycle 2018. Now, first thing you should be doing, getting all the text you need, copy, paste. Now if we zoom that out a little bit so we can see it all, and then looking at your website, you just need to think, right, what do we need to do first? Right, so we've obviously got a nice big H1 tag in the middle. So center H1/H1. Okay, that's done. So I'll have a look at the website, see what I've got. So first part's done. Now how I set up my workstation normally is like this. So I can see the page and I can add the code as I need. However, that's going to be a little bit difficult to see. See if I can zoom out a little bit more so it's still readable. So let's have a look what we've got next. So we've got a HR tag, so we've got this little line across. So that's a nice easy one. One of the tags where you don't actually have to have a closing tag. So horizontal rule. It's done. So we'll look at the next thing. So we've got a little bit of text, so we need a P tag because it's a paragraph of text. So we've got paragraph, and we've got the end of the paragraph there. Now you can see here difference, matters, and recycle week are formatted differently. Okay, so you know it matters is a bold tag, so stick in a B like that. Now the full stop, you might be able to tell, isn't bold, so I need to make sure that I do my /B before that. We've got difference, which is in italics, so we've got italics tag, and we've got close down. We've got recycle week is bold again, so bold /bold. Okay, now we can check if we've got it done it correctly from there. So this first paragraph we've sorted. Now it won't look exactly like the example because it depends on the screen size of the screenshot I've done and things like that. But as long as you've got the tags in there, it's the tags that matter. That's how it gets marked. So now we've got a picture. Now I should have the picture here, image.png. So I just need to make sure, and this is what you guys need to do as well, make sure that this picture is actually in the same folder. Now really I should have set my folder up a little bit better, but for this example it doesn't really matter. So now I've got image.png. So image, what's there? src for source, not scr, a lot of people put. So image src equals, now what did I call it? Recycling, is it? Image.png, oh, that's easy. So I've got image.png, and now I'm not sure what the width and height is, so I'll just leave it as it is for now and see how that comes out. There we go, pitch done. So that should also be in the middle. So we do another center tag. Now going to what I said before, I need to make sure that I close my tag, because I realise I've not done that, and make sure I'm copying and pasting to save myself some time. Now I'm going to put one there and one there, just so I'm not sure. No, so that paragraph of text there is not in the centre. So I need to make sure that before that ends, that's where I start that, sorry, that needs to be ended there. So now if we go back onto the website, sorted. Now what's next on the list? So now we've got how can you get involved. That looks like a H1 to me because it's the same size as the one at the top. So H1. Now it doesn't really matter where you put your tags, you can put them on the same line or above it and below it. It doesn't really matter. Except for if you want images next to each other, like in a series, like if this is two pictures, then I usually put the images on the same line just because it seems to work a little bit better. So now we've got another paragraph of text. Loads of if it's involved. Now is the time to start, so that's underlined. So a U, not a UL, because a lot of people mistake underlining by doing a UL, which is for unordered list. Then we've got difference as well as underlined. Slash U. We've got another horizontal rule. Now by the looks of things, we've got some bold paragraph. And then we've got some indented text. Now, to indent the text like that, you can use a block quote. Now, I've personally never really used block quote, but it's in the specification, so you need to know it. So I've got my open and close block quote. Now I've got, it looks like that's bold as well actually, so I'm going to take my /B, stick it down here, and we'll take a look at the website for now. So everything's looking pretty spot on, just need to get these last little hyperlinks done and the pictures. So we've got Twitter, and then we've got an image of the Twitter logo, so we've got image src equals, I think it's twitter.svg. Now I know for a fact these are SVG files, so they're absolutely massive. So width equals 50, height equals 50, I think that's about right. Now you should really put px after them, so it should be 50 pixels, or you want to use percentages, which makes it more scalable if you change the screen size. So have a little save, look at that again. So we've got the Twitter logo, and then we just need to make the actual word for Twitter hyperlink. Now, in the exam, you will be given the hyperlink you need. Now, I'm just going to do a twitter.com hyperlink, but you will be given the particular website you need to link to. Just in this case, I didn't really put one in. So, ahref, I hope I started the tag correctly. ahref equals http:// So you get a mark for doing the HTTP part. If you just put, twitter.com or www.twitter.com, you won't get the marks. So twitter.com, and then close my tag off, and then a /a there. Now this part here is the writing. So to get yours to look like that, you need to make sure you do the twitter.com link and what you want it to actually say. So I'll sort that out. Got that one done. And then it's essentially exactly the same process again for each one of these links. So again, you want to copy and paste because it's essentially the same thing. So we've got Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, YouTube.com, Facebook.com, not command, thanks a lot for that. And then you need to change these to Facebook, YouTube. So I say this again, they should be in the same line still, I think. So all we need to do is put them on separate lines. So we can do that in separate paragraphs, or we could just stick in a line break. So at the end of each line, BR, BR. You see, exactly the same, or near enough exactly the same. For example, so this is my website, this is their website, it's near enough the same. So that didn't take very long, and I've already got the first 10 marks. I know for a fact that I've got all, unless I've missed something daft out, but I've got all the tags done, and that's it completed. So I hope that was really helpful for you on what you should be doing. You know, make sure you're using copy and paste, make sure you're copying and pasting the text from the text file instead of typing it out, and just look at the actual example. Don't just get, oh, I think that's a H2, that's a H1. Just look. I can quite clearly tell that this is the same size as that one. This is just normal text, so I'm just going to use P's. That's still normal text, so I just use the P tag. Got a little bit of an indent, so it could be a list or it could be a block quote. But 9 times out of 10 it's going to be obvious. In this one there's no bullet points, so I know it's not going to be an unordered list or an ordered list. I'll use a block quote. So again, as I said, hope that helps, and hopefully you can start getting your times up, getting your speed up, and being a little bit more accurate when you're doing your mock tests. Thank you very much.